Welcome everyone, this is Zozo Stock Watch, and this is going to be your stock watch list for Friday, June 30th. Before we get into the stock watch list, let's catch up on a little bit of news. Tech shares slid on Thursday. The Nasdaq fell 90 points. The S&P dropped 21 points. The Dow Jones was plummeted down over 250 points before reversing to a close out down 167 points for the day. Major technology companies including Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix all fell about an average of 1.5%, but financials remained strong. However, the gains could not offset the market losses. The White House confirmed today that President Trump will be meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin at the G20 summit next week amid growing U.S.-Russian tensions. He will also meet with German Chancellor Angela Merkel, among other world leaders. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time, a portion of the President Trump's travel ban will go into effect after a ruling from the Supreme Court. And we had a couple of IPOs today. We had Blue Apron, APRN. And I'll show you the action on a 5-minute chart. And here was APRN, first day, and actually closed right at its IPO price of $10. And the other one was DOVA, was our other IPO. And you see this was a pharmaceutical company, popped, and just stayed in the middle of the range for the rest of the day on DOVA. And some news that came out after the bell. We had earnings in MU, Micron, Nike, NKE, and American Outdoor Brands. And I'll go ahead and bring our news over. And we had MU and earnings. MU met earnings. And this was the reaction. We had a pop in MU, and then a drop, and then we chopped sideways on MU. Some other news that came out after the bell. ALKS announces positive preliminary top results from phase 3. ACOR submitted new drug application. Cara Therapeutic announced top-line results from phase 2B trial. Let's take a look at Cara. What was the action in after hours? And we got a drop in Cara in after hours. And ALKS had popped, and that also dropped in after hours. Next thing up. MU did guide up. Micron Technologies did do a guide up. And let's see if I missed anything else. As far as, okay, here's American Outdoor Brands and AOBC. Their earnings came out, and this was the reaction to AOBC. And then Nike beat, and so Nike was up in after hours on their earnings. American Outdoor Brands guiding lower. That was probably the reason why that fell after hours. Here's the Nike earnings right here. And let's see if there's any other news. For our insider purchases, we had AGFS, over 32,000 shares, $6.99. TPHS, over 40,000 shares, purchased $6.97. CEMI, officer purchased over 36,000 shares at $5.48. Let's check out some of those CEMI. And that was up a little bit in after hours. And what was the other one? AGFS. And that popped in after hours on AGFS. Some syndicate news information after the bell. CBay filed Form 424B3. CHEK filed Form F1. CIDM to sell 20 million shares to Bison Capital. So let's check that one out. CIDM. And that was down in after hours. JLL issued in euros, 350 million euros, senior unsecured notes. KDMN filed Form 42B3, over 23,000 in common stock. Amgen, FDA approves Vectibix, I guess that is Amgen. Let's take a look at that. And a little bit of a pop and hanging out. This one had news. SKLN Medical, Skyline Medical issues letter to stockholders. Let's take a look. SKLN, and this one is actually on my watch list for tomorrow. So we had a big pop in SKLN. So that one moved up. And let's see, anything else? ILMN, Illumina announces FDA approved next generation sequencing cancer diagnostic test kit. ILMN, and no major reaction. All right, and so let's get this out of your way, and I'll just show you some options activity, call activity, ABBV call activity, CRM call activity, FL call activity, and then Nike had the call activity today. On the put side, options put activity, EEM, OCLR, OKE, SIG, SNAP. All right, so move this out of the way, and we'll check for our information for tomorrow so we can be ready for tomorrow. Now, there's no earnings for Friday. We're going into a holiday weekend. Monday, it will be a half a day of trading, and then Tuesday, July 4th, the U.S. markets will be closed for the July 4th holiday. All right, so it's a full day for Friday. Markets are closed half a day after 1 o'clock on Monday, and then Tuesday, markets are closed in the United States for a full day. As far as economic information for tomorrow, Friday, 8:30, personal income and outlays, 9:45, Chicago PMI, 10 o'clock, consumer sentiment, and 1 p.m. we have the Baker Hughes rig count. Tonight, we have at 7:30, we have Japan CPI, Japan household spending, and some other, let's see, Japan industrial production, and then at 9 p.m. we have some manufacturing PMI numbers coming from China. So, you know, there's some action in the after hours, and we'll check the futures in a moment. Hey, I just want to, I'm going to throw this scan at you, and this is, I use under $30 on the scan. If you're into, you know, maybe looking for some shorts, you might want to take a look at this. This is called an inverted hammer scan. Average volume over 500,000. All right, inverted hammer. You just go here, you click on inverted hammer for the candlestick. Over 500,000 for the volume. Now you can change this to anything you like, and then I have under 30, but you can change the price to anything you like. And here's some charts. And you see, this is what an inverted hammer is when you get this, you know, shadow up here. Okay, and you can also use this kind of, you know, if you're looking to go long stuff, if it gets back over that inverted hammer, that shows strength. But mostly you can use this for, you know, maybe shorting if you like, if you're looking for some shorts. And let me see, there was one other I wanted to show you. I'll just leave this up for a second. So it's basically, you know, it's only 3 things, okay? And the next one was the hammer. And let me find that one for you. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Had it before. Here it is. Hammer. Okay, so this first one you're looking at is inverted hammer. Next one you'll be looking at is the hammer, and it's over 500K, and then you can put any price you like, you know, in here. And I'll just show you some of the charts. Now this is a hammer candle, and we'll go on to regular candle. There you go. All right, so this is Finviz, all right, and then you just put in where you see my yellow hammer, over 500K for average volume, price, and then you can pick any price you want. And as you can see, this is the hammer candle. So we pushed up, right, off the lows, we formed a hammer, and then you're looking for maybe a possible continuation move in the name. All right, here's CLN with a hammer. CRM hammered. Okay, and let's see if I click on the chart, I can make it bigger for you. Okay, here we go. CRM, here's your hammer candle. So we came down to 86, we bounced off 86, and now you want to see if maybe you get a continuation move in CRM. And let's look and see if there's anything else. HOV, HUM, that's not like a clear hammer, but they did come in and buy it too. What else was there? Well, you get the gist of it, okay? So, because I don't want to take too long on this, but here's a couple of scans included, and so if folks are watching this video, you can get those scans at for free. Just set them up and save them. But I like this hammer candle scan. It comes in handy, so check it out. And that's a welcome. That's a thank you for watching my videos. All right, so where were we? Let's just take a look and see any action in the after hours. And let's go here. Actually, okay, ACRX, nothing much. Cara, we said, had dropped. Nike was up in after hours. Was there anything else? And this is from Trade Ideas. This is one of their after hours scanners. Let's see, V-Ray was green. So V-Ray popped in after hours, VRAY, medical devices. So you might want to keep that on watch. Nike obviously might be in play tomorrow. Big pop. Shorts got covered probably. And you had buyers come in because the earnings were good. And let's see, down here I see Haynes Celestial. Let's look at the after hours. So that popped in after hours, HAIN. All right, so this is a nice little scanner from Trade Ideas, and this is one that comes on one of their channels. I have some others I use for the after hours, but I'm just showing this one. Make this smaller. Okay, now move it up. There, that's better. Let's see if I UAC do anything. Little dots in UAC. Let's check out URRE. Okay, nothing much there after hours. RAD, was that up in after hours? No. Okay, so just going through some scans, because to be honest with you, my watch list is very short tonight. So I'm trying to give you guys some. Here was Fold, little bit of a pop in after hours, FOLD, because just because tomorrow's Friday, it's before the holiday weekend, and I don't expect much from tomorrow. Here's WLL, Whiting Petroleum, little bit of a pop. And I have a couple of oil stocks on watch for tomorrow too. So, all right, so we'll get that out of the way. So you got a couple of scans. I showed you a little bit of Trade Ideas. We went through the options activity. I told you Monday's half a day. Tuesday, the market is closed. Friday, tomorrow is a full day. We went over some of the IPOs. Let's go through the watch list. And as you can see, I'm really, I have like, 12 stocks. So this will be, short and sweet. I just want to make sure I didn't leave off anything else. The calendar we did. And I'll show you from the trade exchange, they put together a new market wrap. And I think they put this out on Twitter if you want to check that out. And you can go to at the trade exchange, and then you can check out their market wrap. And here's some more news. Abbott, ACOR, ADRO, Cara, and I'll get you their, I'll show you their Twitter feed in 1 second. Tesla, WMR, social media information. Here's that options activity, SEC filings, SEC filings. And let me go ahead and get that Twitter feed for you 1 second. This is more of a sharing knowledge video than a watch list video, but we're always so busy during the week, with watch lists, but I figured I'd take a little time. And okay, so here's the trade exchange feed, and then they have it pinned, and you can click on this and you can see the market wrap up for the trade exchange. All right, and then you can get all this really good information in there, and then that's whose calendar I use also. So you can go to the trade exchange calendar/calendar, and you can get their calendar also. All right, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and check out some of these charts. CHFS popped, and after hours actually got up to $1.25 CHFS, so this will be on watch tomorrow. I actually alerted this in the trade exchange when it broke over $1. I was saying that it got volume, and it did pop up. So I didn't play it though. It was in and out pretty much all day. CNAT, CNAT, C as in Charlie, NAT, popped, and trying to get over this high here of 628. So if that can get over that 628, 630 level, 1.9 million shares traded. GEVO was active today, 1.4 million shares, looking for that 75 cent to clear that, maybe 77 cents on GEVO if you like those under $1 names. MOSY, MOSY, semiconductor name, trying to take out this 250 spot. So keep an eye on this one. 2.3 million shares. MVIS, this is had a high today of 236, 1.5 million. So if it takes out that 236, 240 spot, may get a move in this. NFX. Now this one was mentioned on CNBC. John Nigerian said that he was in this. There's unusual call activity in this one. NFX, Newfield oil stock, and this can get going. 7 million shares traded with a high of 2904, 2860, maybe 2875 might be enough to get this one going, or wait for that break of the 29. NXTD, big pop today, so we'll see if this sets up intraday. Got as high as 287, and then in after hours it popped even more up to 350 on NXTD, and so we'll see if this can set up intraday. OAS, another oil name, looking for it to break and hold $8. I traded this one today over 802, and I got a pop up to about 815 on that one, but then it pulled back on me. I'm trying to maybe get a swing trade in this, but I wanted to get over 8 and hold $8 on OAS, so possible swing. SKLN, we spoke about this one. Here's the big move in the after hours tonight, so might be one to watch for tomorrow. SPEX, just because it's been hot as a pistol, got as high as 475 today, and then nothing really in the after hours, around 377. So we'll see if this wants to do a continuation move or set up intraday. SRNE had news. The chart is setting up. It's holding above the fast moving averages here. It's above the 5. I was looking for a $2.11, $2.12 break, and it just never did it today, and the high on it was 210, so maybe 215. We'll let it clear that. 1.7 million shares traded, and see if this one can move. SWN oil stock, and 618.50 SMA up above. 21 million shares traded, so it's a very liquid stock. But I traded this one today, and we got in at what was it, 602, I believe the call was, and got as high as 627. So I'm looking for another setup in this one for tomorrow on SWN. So I'm leaning towards oil stocks because it seems like the market was rotating out of tech stocks, and here's oil, right? We broke down through this 43, and then everyone on TV said, hey, we're going to 30, 20, oil's going to be 0. But then we bounced off of that, and we've pushed up. So now, it gets a little harder because we're up here at this 400 SMA. So we have a doji candle here, and we'll see what they want to do with the oil now. The USO is the ETF. You see the bounce here off of around 875, and now we're at the 20 SMA on the daily chart on the USO. So we'll see if we can clear that, if there's a continuation move. With Trump talking about oil and whatnot, so that's been helping the oil stocks. Let's just take a look at some other oil stocks. MRO might be interesting if we can get back over 1180. What's another one? CLR, nice pop, nice volume. It's over 31, had a high today of 32.48. So maybe this one intraday, and I'll add those two to my watch list for tomorrow. But that's pretty much what I'm interested in. A few small names, mostly oil names. And we'll just go around the horn and take a look at what Amazon is still holding the 50 SMA. Get this out of your way. Holding this 50 SMA. Google down below the 50 SMA now. Apple down below the 100 SMA. Tesla, now we're below the 20 SMA. So maybe we're going to test this 50 SMA. Google, Netflix. Still messing around with this 100 SMA right now on Netflix. Let's see, Priceline. Holding the 50 SMA, hasn't broken it yet. And, take a look at Facebook. Still holding the 50 SMA. So, some damage in the tech stocks, but, pretty much, I mean, these charts are have had huge moves. And you see every time they dip, buyers come in anyway. Came in at 150. They came in back here. They came in here. So, it's not like a tech wreck or anything like that. So, the FANG stocks still look good. Amazon, Apple, Facebook, they're still the leaders. Take a look at, let's look at IBB actually real fast. Here's the IBB. So, we had a big run up, and then you can expect a pullback after, a big push up like this. And then we pulled back, and we're at the 13 EMA. So not much damage there on the IBB. IWM, same thing. I mean, yeah, wicked candle here, but here's the buyers coming in, right? Around we'll call it 140, 139.50. So we pushed down, and the buyers came back in, and they closed about the midpoint of the candle. So, I mean, this chart, look how much we've moved up, and we still haven't broken the 50 SMA. IWC, hardly any damage at all. Move this out of your way, that line. And you see we're right by the 5 EMA here on the daily chart, holding above the 10 SMA on the IWC. So the small caps, micro caps, held up fairly well today, right? And I think we talked about the Qs already, right? Yeah, we did. All right, so that's about it. For the weekend, I'll be doing let's get ready for the week ahead. It'll be, I'm sure, an abbreviated version of for that video. And then next week, yours truly is away, so there won't be any stock watch videos next week, Monday through probably Friday, Saturday, so I'll be back next weekend kind of thing. All right, so I'll do a let's get ready for the week ahead over this weekend, okay? And then the following weekend, you'll have let's get ready. But during the week, next week, no stock watch at all right? Because Tuesday the market's closed, Monday's half a day, and I'm on vacation. I'm going away, chilling out. So well-deserved rest, I feel. Anyway, thank you so much for your subscribing to the videos and YouTube. Please keep doing that. I wish all 22,000 of you would subscribe to me, my YouTube channel on Twitter, and I also wish the 40,000 on StockTwits would all hit that subscribe button and get email notification. I think I put out a really good video for you guys, and give you good information that you can trade off of. So to show your appreciation, if you would, you could retweet these videos. That's much appreciated. And also hit that like button, and also subscribe to the channel. All right, so thank you, everybody. Have a great 4th of July. Like, once again, I'll be putting out a let's get ready for the week ahead over the weekend, but then it's going to be pretty quiet on the channel for next week. All right. Thank you so much for all your input and feedback, and greatly appreciated. And thanks again for listening, and have a great day for tomorrow, June 30th. No, is tomorrow the 30th? Wait, hold on. I don't want to mess up. Yeah, tomorrow is the 30th. All right, so Friday, June 30th, and then next week is the 4th of July. Enjoy.